Okay, so this is a little sort of a tutorial about Desmos. Here, hello. Here's the URL, desmos.com. It's a fantastic little graphing calculator and does a lot of stuff. Anyway, well, let's just get started. You may have used this on other courses. So I just click the graphing calculator button and give it a sec, and here it comes. And on the left side here, what you're going to do is you're just going to add in formulas, and we'll see tables of data and other fun things over here. And then you just have like the standard XY axes over here. So I'm going to make f of x is x squared, x, and then to get a squared, I'm going to do like a little caret button, which is shift 6 to make a power, and then hit 2 and enter. Okay. Let me just drag this down a little bit and zoom in. I'm zooming with 2 fingers on my computer. That often works with a lot of computers. You can maybe do the, oops, that doesn't work as well. The spreading of the fingers. Oy, oy, oy. There we go. I think we're back. Anyway, let me go back and zoom. What I wanted to show here is that what we were talking about in the previous video was we're talking about the limit as x goes to 1. That means x values. So the x values are 1. What are the y values? And it kind of looks like 1 here. We also built up tables, which is quite nice. So what I'm going to do is click Table, plus, and then Table. And what we're going to do is just build up some numbers here. So for example, 0.9. Oh, and what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to use the fact that the function is defined. So I'm going to let Desmos do the calculation for me. And to get this, just type in x1 and it turns into a subscript. So there's 0.9, hit enter, 999, oops, 1, 1.001, 1.01, 1.1. Okay, so as you do this, it's putting points on here which are going to be on the curve because that's the function that we're using. But from the table you can see as x goes to 1, the function goes to 1 as well. That's just like the graph you can see here. Okay, so that's quite nice. Okay, so let's do this other one, and I'm going to actually change this a little bit from what we did over, and here's what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag and select that and hit divide x minus 2. Okay. I'm also going to turn off that function by clicking on those things. Now what we're going to be interested in here is I want the limit as x goes to 2. I'm just going to put a note. Looking for the limit as x, right arrow 2. Okay, so the x values are 2. What are the y values? From the graph, it looks very much like 4. We're also going to do a table. So let me do click table. And let's see, if I'm going to be 2, I want to do to the left of 2 is 1.9. And up here, I want to do f of x 2, 1.99, 999, 2, 2.001, 2.01, 2.1. I don't know what's going on here. This is not supposed to be, oh, that's F. Sorry, here's G. There we go, better. Okay, answer comes out to be the same, but good. Okay, sorry, I put a jig because this is the function we want to do. Okay, again, the points are right along the curve, so just like expected. Now, this is the key thing for this. So notice that I'm looking for the limit as x goes to 2. Unlike the previous one, if I plug in 2, I get undefined because I cannot divide by 0. However, what the table is showing me is as I'm getting close to 2, right, this is getting close to 4, or this is getting close to 4, so the limit looks like it's 2. So let me just put a note. It looks like the limit is 4. Okay, so that's the function values, right, the height values. Okay, so this shows both using a graph or a table how to do the limit. Okay, so this might help when you're coming up with some other functions that we're looking at. Okay.